Question 8, May 2023. The risk of developing cardiovascular disease (CVD) is influenced by a number of factors. Risk assessment calculators allow a person to calculate their own risk of developing CVD. The person completes a questionnaire about their health and lifestyle. This information is then used to calculate the risk of the person developing CVD within the next 10 years. The table shows the information required by two different risk assessment calculators, RAG1 and RAG2. The information: age, blood pressure, smoking, total cholesterol, HDL. Okay, and information required by the calculators. Okay, how many of the risk factors listed in the table are not influenced by lifestyle? Age, it is not influenced by lifestyle. Blood pressure, it is influenced by lifestyle, because if you take more tension, your blood pressure will increase. Smoking, of course, influenced by lifestyle. Cholesterol, influenced by lifestyle. HDL, influence. So the answer is A. Only one. Okay. Explain the effectiveness of these two calculators in the assessment of risk and whether other factors should be considered. So at first, whatever is given in the information like age, blood pressure, we need to talk about this first, right? Because all this risk, all this information we have, right? So how it can affect the CVD chance or influence the CVD chance, we need to write those factors and explain those factors. And then what we can give is that we can explain or we can list the factors which are not given. Okay, for example, the LDL ratio is not giving over here. The exercise, that a person should do exercise or not, like whatever the factors are not listed in this 5 factors. Among these 5 factors, we just need to think about it a bit and then write it. Okay, and then we need to explain, or we will compare the effectiveness of RAG1 and RAG2. Okay, so let's see the answer. Aspect 1, explanation of factors listed. As age increases, so does the risk, because arteries stiffen increases in time for the other risk factors. So we will be explaining age, high blood pressure. The blood pressure can cause damage to the endothelial lining of the arteries, which triggers plaque formation. Smoking rises blood pressure. The more cholesterol in the blood, the more for plaque buildup. HDL levels allow calculation of the HDL and LDL ratio, which affect the risk of CVD. Like we have explained the risk factors which were in the list. Okay, the factors which are not listed: high salt increases blood pressure, excessive alcohol reduces liver metabolism of cholesterol, low fiber increases stool transit time, antioxidants reduces endothelial damage, so plaque are not triggered. High mass BMI increases strain on heart, lack of exercise. Then men are at a higher risk until women go through menopause. Family history as genetic predisposition. Family members who have had CVD, increased risk. LDL, stress as this increases blood pressure. The number of cigarettes as this affect the damage. Okay. Then aspect 3, explaining such comparing the effectiveness of RAG1 and RAG2. RAG1, missing information of HDL, cholesterol, and RAG2, missing information on the smoking, because they are both important risk factors. See over here, their information are missing. So we're just comparing between RAG1 and RAG2. back one, possibly more effective as it includes smoking. Both are missing other important factors, therefore will not be accurate. Slash calculation will be underestimated because all the information are not over there. Okay, so it is underestimated. Effectiveness depends on accurate response. People may not know their cholesterol, HDL, blood pressure. So okay, so number 3, the calculators work out the risk of a person developing CVD in next 10 years. Explain why the information entered by a person may lead to an underestimate of their 10-year risk of developing CVD. LDL level is not given, so let's accurate data. Calculator does not include number of cigarettes or how long the person smoked, as we discussed it before. Like less information is given over there, right? So it is underestimated. Suggest why these two risk calculators may not be suitable for everybody to use. Not up to date or doesn't know how to use it. A person may not know all information. Suggest why these risk calculators estimate the 10 years or a risk of developing CVD. CVD takes a while to develop.